Alright, this is Craig,
And this is Michael.
and we are back with the fourth game in the series with WashU and, WashU and Columbia College. We've got the blue Protoss player, the WashU player, icpunkrawk, against the purple Terran Kdogma from Columbia College, starting at the 1 o'clock on Delta Quadrant.
You just call it top right like a normal person.
Look, I'm working on my career in professional StarCraft 2 casting, and that's how they do it.
That's fine. Alright.
So here come the pretty normal scouting times. Looks like they're gonna bump heads in the middle, and they see each other, so...
Is that typical for them to move to the watchtower before moving to a base?
I think that a lot of players will send their scout to the watchtower just to see if they can see where their opponent's scout is coming from.
Interesting.
But if you want to be sneaky, you can send your scout through here, which is not covered by the watchtower's vision. That actually happened to me in a game recently, where I had my guy sitting at a watchtower, and his came through the shadowed area, and I missed it.
Oh, he lost a probe.
That's
probably not a good thing.
Sloppy. It looks like, I don't know what the Protoss player's doing here.
Yeah, he must have not been paying attention, and so his probe is still making the rounds.
It looks like, I mean, he's seen...
Yeah, he's seen absolutely nothing, really.
Well, he's seen that the base is there.
Right.
I don't know why his probe went all the way to the bottom right.
I've done that when I'm really not paying attention. What happens is you just keep on shift clicking, and then you just don't pay attention when your probe moves out.
Okay, fair enough. So, I don't like this. How long has that gas been sitting there?
Probably not too long, but long enough.
With no probes in it.
Yeah.
So we've got a little bit of an early cyber core.
Yeah, that's true. 16 is pretty early. He
Usually
gave
you'll
up a
see-
zealot.
I mean, usually you'll see a second pylon before then. But
Right.
I don't think it means anything. I think Punkrock's play might be just a little sloppy today, maybe a little bit of nerves.
One thing that I would like to see more players do is whenever the opponent moves his scouting worker through the mineral line, you can get a really easy surround. Like an extremely easy surround, and just deny them scouting at a pretty early supply.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth the
2 seconds.
fraction of a second in mining time.
I don't know either.
Someone will work out the math, or probably has already worked out
But
the math.
it's information, really. If you deny them that early info, that is huge.
Yeah, that's right. And it looks like we're going to see some early aggression from the Terran players. 2 barracks up pretty early. No second gas.
No choke either, which is unusual.
And concussive shells coming up.
I wonder what he's preparing for.
Definitely an early attack coming.
Right.
What have we got? Gateway, Warp Gate research coming. Another gateway. Nothing's too special from the Protoss player. A second tech lab. Maybe heavy Marauder build.
Marauders are great against zealots. I mean,
Especially with those concussive shells ready.
yeah, and with Stim they can kite zealots. They are just extremely efficient versus Protoss.
Right. I mean, with concussive, they barely even need the stim, but the stim makes Marauders at least twice as good as they would be without. So here we are.
What is with those 2 SCVs just sitting out there?
I want to say he's going to bring them along for a bunker, but
That'd be
who knows?
dickish, but not completely unwarranted, considering that it'd be a pretty smart play at this point.
He wisely avoids.
I do believe we have a proxy pylon.
I love this. Oh yeah, great spot there.
I believe we've seen this in the past.
I love this play by the Terran player. He avoids the
Watchtower radius.
the watchtower radius while sending 1 Marine to snipe the probe. Really nice play. Although I'm sure Protoss knows something's up.
Okay.
Are we gonna see it? There's the force field.
Very nice. I would have actually liked to see him delay that force field maybe a second longer, maybe be a little bit more ballsy and try to cut off 2 Marauders.
Yeah, but I think he probably did what he.
Yeah, I mean that's probably what I would have done.
Meanwhile, Terran's reinforcing his attack.
I do not...
Wow,
Marauders destroy Stalkers. He's gonna need Zealots. He will need Zealots.
Which are so easily kited. I think if he plays his force fields
He's not gonna...
this might be okay. But this is gonna be close.
I
Ooh,
do
loses
not
a sentry. Oh, nice scan to see, to get vision.
Great play. Marauders are just absolutely destroy Stalkers.
I'm surprised he didn't stim there, though. It is.
Does he have stim yet?
No,
he doesn't.
it's not finished.
He went for concussive shells first.
Right.
If I were Toss, I would start getting out Zealots. Just spend all your gas on sentries, spend all your money on Zealots. It is probably the most effective thing to do versus Terran, I think.
But they're so easily kited with those concussive shells. I don't know if it'll help.
That's where the sentries come in. It really depends on how many you have.
Yeah. On the other hand, he is going for Immortals, which absolutely dominate Marauders.
I would say absolutely. Stim Marauders.
They do well.
Yeah.
They do
much better than Stalkers.
It's a fine play. Meanwhile, these I guess he hit his pylon to make more pylons.
He does not have enough production facilities. He hasn't expanded yet. I would actually pull that Immortal and maybe a few Stalkers to start working on that pile of rocks.
To be fair, Protoss is quite ahead in the economy department. He's got 10 more workers.
That is super saturated. That's unnecessarily saturated.
Yeah, I would like to see an expansion coming up, but he is probably a little on edge because of that early attack.
Right.
But yeah, Terran has absolutely sacrificed tons of economy to do that.
Oh, we're gonna see a drop. Let's see how he reacts.
This drop coming in. Will it catch the Protoss off guard? Let's see.
Chances are it will.
Observer coming in to do not much. Here comes the drop. What's up, observers? We have our own observers, actually. No, don't go away. We crave attention. Here's the drop.
Dropping them right on the mineral line.
Right on the mineral line.
This is not going to end well.
So many probes
and
down.
His forces are all the way at his...
At least 5 or 6 probes. This drop is absolutely paid off.
Assimilator, probably.
And now he'll just pull back.
Way to get him back in. If I were him, I would just keep that medevac just constantly harassing. Toss does not even have a forge up yet. That's not a good sign. Does he not realize that?
Yeah. Here it comes again. That's 1 probe down, 2 probe, 3,
Was that stim
4,
necessary?
5.
He's probably going to pull him back up there.
He is just keeping the Protoss army inside its base. Inside his base, there's nothing else he can really do against these drops. I would like him to see.
I would like to see him working on Blink in order to get around his base a little bit faster, because this is like, I have no analogy for this. It's just very awkward looking.
Mike, known for his analogies, is stumped.